She's freestyling, ladies and gentlemen. CliffBeats, no script, off the rip of the one and only.
Your girl Karen.
On Sesame Street. We have NF Hope. You guys have been asking me to check this out and show Karen Hope. Now, I didn't want to jump into this yet. There's still a lot of NF's journey that we have to check out. I know we're jumping all over the place a little bit, but like I said, we want to keep things a little bit uplifting and stuff, you know, and you guys asked us to check out Hope. So do us a favor, go like, go subscribe. Please show love to NF. This is NF Real Music. That's his channel. I'll link everything down below. Somebody asked me, you know, are you guys done reacting to NF? No, we're not done. It's just that UMG is pulling down videos. So someone's like, you haven't done them in over like 2 months. I was like, no, we did one like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, but it got taken down. So it'll be back up. Just bear with us. And if you see a video go away, don't worry, it will be back. If you have any suggestions, comment down below too. We are totally open for it. Particularly like ones that showcase like his rapping abilities too. I want Karen to get like a real feel. She's already heard a lot, or quite a few songs, but I want her to see some. I can't remember his entire catalog either. I did this when I first started the channel. Ready to rock?
Go. Yes, ready to roll.
Now, Hope was his latest project. Came out 2 years ago.
Okay.
All right.
That'll be interesting. Cool.
Go like, go subscribe to NF. Let's jump into this. We're recording. Okay.
Yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for my soul. 30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts.
Do you notice how he's all in white now as well?
Yeah. Yeah. Before he was in like gray.
Black, always in black.
And he was carrying the balloons. You know, when the scene first started, I could tell that there was movement in the water, but it also looked like a large, vast ton of snow that he was just sitting on top of. I don't know why.
Oh, no, I didn't see that at all. But did you notice like the movie production that came in? Yeah. Let's go. The production of this is ridiculous.
So where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce my album.
Remember, there's so many different sides to him. So my album.
Okay.
Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one.
Yeah, see the bright side when there ain't one. But that's the old version of him.
But he is like grounded. He's like, this is me. I'm on this big rock.
I've grown. Yeah.
Yep.
We're talking never happened. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they'd rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never.
do something that they really love and take the pay cut.
He's
More profit because they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life.
Oh, but I
I
changed
like
that.
this.
It was a lost soul, man. But that's what a lot of his music was about, like just being lost, confused, trying to heal past traumas and stuff, mental health issues too. Now I'm bringing you something different.
Back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
Oh, Member Mansion.
yes,
You heard
and
the chorus.
I think the balloons are there.
You heard See
Yep.
the Burdens. So this all
Uh-huh.
ties into all of his old catalog.
At
Yeah.
first, I only saw the balloons, not the cart, but it's all there.
No, the
and
chorus.
he did not bring it.
The chorus
yeah.
from Mansions. Yeah.
That's what that is.
I believe it was from Mansions. I can't remember.
I think you might be right because of the walls
I could be wrong.
line.
Yeah.
Also, now he is again in a mansion, but it's a different mansion.
Well, he pushed him back in.
Yeah.
So it looked like he's back in his own head.
He
Let's see.
dropped in, yeah.
Pain's a necessary evil, difficult to go through. Pain's a necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I didn't ever hit my bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of
If I didn't hit my bottom, would I be the person I am today? So then
Mm-hmm.
you got there. I believe this is therapy sessions. Some of the stuff we haven't covered yet, so we will.
See, if I didn't ever hit my bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me
Remember the old man that was him, the older version of him?
While he's saying, I,
I'll play it right here.
go ahead.
today, I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
Having kids is what he credits.
And then him having the bag over his head's from another song as well. So this
Okay.
is all tying in together.
Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Love. Standing by the window, questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted, that was in the shop. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never revolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't have the will. You don't have the faith. You'll never be loved. You'll never be safe. Might as well give up. Not running away. You don't have the guts. You're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge. I'm taking the reins.
Woo! Okay, this was so dope.
I got the chills. I got the fucking chills. I remember when this dropped. But then, again, my channel is not that old. It's 4 years old. So I was 2 years in. This came out 2 years ago. Woo!
This is not just music. He is it's a production. Like the entire video feeds into the concept, what he is giving to you. The end when he's becoming the dark
Well, you see like the old him kind of like
peeking
fading through.
through,
Yeah.
trying to come through, like, yes, but that's what it is when you fight your demons, is it happens every day, right? Like, you are back and forth, back and forth, back and
It's a
forth, back and
dance.
forth.
Yeah.
And I like that he's touching on that. I like that he's touching on, like, I was for 30 years kind of like just lost in who I was, but now I'm done with that. Like, here's a new me. I like that. When he opens the door and he sees all his burdens and he's like, oh, whoosh, okay. And then he closes that back and then he looks over and he's like, okay, this is the kind of like what it goes right across the hall. What would happen to me? I would be trapped if I didn't push through and fight my demons.
And
It's
here's
just dope.
crazy, which is crazy too. If you notice, the older version of him had the keys himself, so he could open the cage if he wanted to, but he said he chose not to. So that just shows you like the decisions you make in life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you have to grow, and this is why people wanted you to do everything in order, because everything ties in. Like you said, it's not just music; it is a production. It is one colossal. Uh, it's one big concept. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a concept album. There's like a concept career.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some people have concept albums, but every album has led to this, which is hope. And at the end, you hear him listing everything from fear to anger, all that stuff, and he's kind of like he's releasing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, I also like how he addressed, how he's going to be there for his kid.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not taking a shot at my mom, but there's
Right.
not going to be any questioning
Right.
of where the fuck I'm going to be. I'm going to be right here.
Right. And like all of it is just very much like, I'm not putting blame on anyone or anything else. I just understand how things happen. Like, it's just very
The growth.
mature.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really developed and I like it. It's very strong performance. I think it was super cool.
Would you say this is probably one of your favorite, better ones that you like from NF?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, this doesn't necessarily feel like something that you just want to turn on to play, in the middle of your playlist, but it really is. And then when you watch the video, it just takes it to a whole nother level where
yeah.
you're like, wow, that was nearly a movie, a 5-minute long movie. I felt like I watched a lifetime, even though very little happened. He's just in the ocean, then he's in a home, and then he's on top of a rock. Like, there's most of the videos are just him. That's dope.
Well, yeah, no, it is focused on him and his different personalities, and also callbacks to all of his old albums, and even like he talked about therapy sessions, which is another piece of his work. So there's just a lot of tie-ins and stuff that were really dope. I believe that when he gets the bag over his head, was that Green Lights? I forgot, guys. It's been a long time since I've checked out his entire catalog, but we'd love to check out some more. We're not done. We're not done, but you guys have been just all over me asking about Hope. So I was like, I'll show Karen Hope right now. It's not that big of a deal. We could work backwards. I mean, honestly, when I did NF's catalog, not everything was in order either.
Yeah.
People got really mad at me for it, but I was like, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's hard to manage, but.
I am glad I had context, though. A
Yeah,
little bit.
you had a little bit. Yeah, you did have a little bit.
Mhm.
So I think that's very important. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff too that when we go back and watch it, and we watch this again, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. But I did my best to try to give you what I knew from 2 years ago, and I watched everything one time, guys. I try not to retain too much from other artists because it can really mess me up. But yeah, like you said, this was a production. You could hear it in the instrumental alone. You know what I'm saying? This is done very well. It's a masterpiece. But thank you guys for watching. Is there anything you want to add?
All good.
All right. We love you guys. Please take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Anybody here is dealing with anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD, addiction, a bad breakup, whatever the case may be, you can shoot me a message anytime. My Instagram is linked in the description down below. I'm always here for you guys. I hope you know that. Thank you so much for giving us a channel. We wouldn't be here without you or amazing artists like NF. And yeah, it wasn't much to break down. It's right there for you at face value, but it's very heavy. There's some moments where you're just like, yeah, damn.
He's just speaking truth, like real, honest to God truth that probably applies to each and every one of us. So it is just like, damn, like you just process like, damn.
Well, that's the key to being an amazing songwriter, is being able to write a song that's about you, but make it feel about millions/billions of other people. Yeah, which he has done really good at. But thank you guys for watching. Again, show love to NF. That's the most important part of this video. It's on to the next one. You will see a video pop up right here. We hope you guys enjoy, and we love you. Take care of yourselves. And if you ever need me, shoot me a message. If you have any songs you want to request, comment down below. Ready to rock, Phantom?
Ready to roll.
My rapping phantom. Let's go.
You kill me with
You
this.
started. It ain't gonna stop.
It was a joke.